What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Radio Podcast. I'm your host, Kyle. I'm alone in the studio today. Do not have my co-hosts with me. Brendan and Phil are busy. For I guess for the future, guys, most of our podcasts will probably consist of just me, as they have a busy schedule and I have a lot of studio time, so I can get most of the podcasts done, and they will join me whenever they become available. So I'll just jump right into the news. Tough Enough update. For those of you who don't know what Tough Enough is, it's basically going to be a show, or it used to be a show back in old WWE days, to find the next WWE superstar. It's coming back, and I got a couple updates here. It'll be like my last update. Okay, they're going to be on the WWE Network. It's going to be a show on there. Bill DeMott from the WWE Performing Center. He's basically the head guy down there in charge of training. He's going to run the show basically, and he's going to be the host, which is good. I like Bill DeMott. I like what he's all about. I like what he does down there in the Performing Center, so he should be a good host. In previous seasons, it was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Whether or not he's going to be a part of the show or not, maybe as a special guest host in one episode, which I can kind of see happening. So we'll see. I'm excited for that. I got some more updates on it. Most of the footage will be from the Performing Center down in Florida. What I found out, possibly there'll be more trainers featured on the show. Maybe Bill DeMott will have two, his main side trainers. Maybe we'll have two teams. Who knows? I'm excited for that. The show will feature contestants living in the same house together, basically like what they used to do before. But at this time, it's going to have an American Idol format where there'll be live voting and live segments done to determine the elimination, which I think is pretty cool. I see this show getting a lot of hype, just like the Total Divas is, and I hope it ends up being good. It doesn't end up being a bust like last time. Other than that, onto some other news. Goldust is... apparently there was news that Goldust was going to retire. It broke out. There were reports of Goldust retiring shortly after WrestleMania 31, feeling that his time is coming near, and they're going to possibly end it with a Stardust versus Goldust ending. But today, it's confirmed on Goldust's Twitter that he released two tweets saying, one, I'm not retiring, and two, I'll retire when I'm dead. So I guess that just throws that report out the window that Goldust is not retiring. I mean, this guy is fucking old. He's almost in his late 40s. This guy has been wrestling for a long time, and this guy he's one of those old wrestlers right now that still got it and can still go on, just like Billy Gunn can, as you've seen on Raw last week. Guy's in the best shape of his life. Goldust is wrestling better than when he first came into WWE. This is basically Goldust's prime right now. I think we're going to see Goldust for more years to come, as long as he stays in good shape, doesn't get seriously injured. They can do a lot with Goldust and Stardust, so that's good. It's good news to see that Goldust won't be retiring anytime soon. Good on you, Goldust. Love to see you some more in the near future. Moving on to some other news. Dolph Ziggler took a shot at CM Punk, if anyone's seen this. WWE Universe quoted Ziggler in a tweet. Basically, it was said by Ziggler that I'd rather sit here in the ring and face punishment than sit at home complaining about it on some podcast. Wow, what a shot by Ziggler. I didn't think that this would actually... I thought the CM Punk and WWE thing was done, over with. CM Punk's in UFC, they're just going to end it. But no, obviously, and it was retweeted by WWE Universe. So, obviously, WWE is still taking shots at CM Punk, whether there's stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. But CM Punk basically replied with wasted arrows, which is kind of funny. It's basically wasted, it doesn't need to be done, basically what CM Punk's saying, and it's just, I thought CM Punk and Ziggler had respect for each other. This is kind of weird when this news broke out, because I thought Ziggler and Punk were, good, had a good work relationship. So yeah, this is weird that Ziggler's coming out with this tweet. I think it was pretty funny, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens from that. Moving on to some other news, we got a big update, guys. I guess you can say it's a big update, which you're going to hear me get pissed about this, guys. I saw an article, it's a big update on WWE Network in Canada, which kind of is, which is not actually. It's fucking bullshit. They now have the WWE Network available for online on demand. When I seen online on demand, I was so happy. until I read the rest of the stupid article. Oh my God. But you're only allowed to have it online on demand if you have your Rogers service provider login to log in to see it. This is completely bullshit. How do you have a big update like this and then you still only give it to the fucking Rogers customers, which only takes up like freaking 10% of Canada? Like, WWE, you're fucking useless when this shit comes to like stuff for Canada. You guys just throw us under the bus so fucking easy. This is extremely useless. I swear to fucking God. You give us the on demand, but only to Rogers people. Like, come on, man. Like, this is just Rogers is. It's like Rogers is the authority, and we're all forced to like join the authority. Like, basically do what Seth Rollins is doing, which is complete bullshit. But yeah, the network. That's the only way we can look at on demand if we have the Rogers service provider cable login, which is completely stupid. Why can't you release the network to us earlier? I don't understand. Like, you just release it to the UK and Ireland. Why can't we fucking have it? It doesn't. I don't understand like how we bordered the United States and they're allowed to have all this shit and we can't have anything. WWE, get your shit together. All right, I'm just gonna move on from that onto a main event update. I guess if anyone watched main event, it's kind of a horrendous TV show, but main event has been pulled indefinitely. Yay! Fucking right, it's been pulled indefinitely. Anyways, from the network, due to some broadcasting conflict with Sky Sports, I guess the negotiations are are stalled right now because of the geocaching. I guess on the network is preventing it from give live stream. Who the fuck cares? No one watched main event anyways, and for the people that did, I honestly don't know why you'd waste your life watching main event. It's just shitty matches put in order and then have the shittiest match as the main event on main event. So basically you're going to watch shit, and the main event of shit on main event. Like, I don't like main event. It's a stupid show. I'd rather, like, Velocity and Heat made sense back in the day, and they were good shows to watch because it was kind of sort of the similar format, but main event's just dumb. They should now that it's been pulled, they should just scrap it. No one gives a shit the main event's been scrapped. No one cares. And the people that do watch it, you know what? Fine. Your guys are SOL. Just deal with it and start watching, the main show because that's where everything actually happens. Nothing happens on main event that affects any other show. It's stupid. Anyways, we're going to move on to the ending part of my podcast, which I want to do is my Royal Rumble predictions. Whether or not I do a podcast with my co-host about Royal Rumble predictions or not, I'm just going to give mine out. And then if we do a show, then I'll give mine again and we'll share our thoughts together. But this is what I have so far. I have the Ascension beating the New Age Outlaws. I see the New Age Outlaws coming in and just putting over the Ascension, getting them hyped up for a good run. I see them being a good, maybe 5-minute match, but have the Ascension coming out on top on that. I have New Day beating Swiss Beats with Adam Rose. I see that just being, this is the pre-show match, so it's probably going to be a shitty 15-minute match that no one's going to care about. Next one, I'm going to have Natalya and Paige beat the Bella Twins. There's so much hype behind the Bella Twins right now to win this match, but I think Natalya and Paige are going to overcome that, and they're going to win. It's probably going to be by a shitty roll-up, like in a regular Divas match or something like that, but other than that, I have Natalya and my girl Paige. I have the Usos beating Mizdow to retain the tag team titles. I don't think Mizdow are going to win back these tag titles / fake toy titles for Damian Mizdow back anytime soon. I think the Usos will just carry on the tag team titles up until WrestleMania or maybe after WrestleMania. But yeah, I see that happening. In the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Cena and Rollins. I have Brock Lesnar retaining. I don't think we're going to see Seth Rollins win the title anytime soon. I think he's going to hold on to that Money in the Bank briefcase until maybe some point before WrestleMania or after, and he's going to cash it, and I don't think he's going to be successful. I don't see Cena winning the title right now. I can't picture him going into WrestleMania with the title right now. I think they're just going to keep it on Lesnar and have him face the Royal Rumble winner. And speaking of that, my Royal Rumble winner this year, there's two top choices right now, and there's so many other choices that can go with this year. This is a good Royal Rumble match. And I have to go with my boy D-Bry. Daniel Bryan is definitely going to win the Royal Rumble. I see him going on to WrestleMania, winning back his title that he won last year, WrestleMania, and having his year that he was supposed to have this year with the title, and then do all the plans they had this year or back in 2014, 2015 when he wins it at WrestleMania. So yeah, I have Daniel Bryan winning that, and that's it for my Royal Rumble predictions, guys. Other than that, be sure to follow us on like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to this channel. Whether we do another podcast before Royal Rumble, if not, we're gonna do one right after the Royal Rumble with our review on it. Hopefully, my co-host will be there with me. Other than that, I'm your host, Kyle. That's the end of this podcast.